So, hosig sé amach le galore díine tweetal as Gaeilge, bhí mar cappa go meise go das imeacht éigean a bheaghain le linn tacht in na Gaeilge le Energia, go mé sin an céilúra faoi le a dhéanamh ar na Gaeilge agus ar na Meán Sóisialta. So, we decided for Law na Meán Sóisialta that we wanted a special day during the Seachtain na Gaeilge le Energia festival that we would celebrate the Irish online and celebrate Irish on social media. So, Abhuichas le daoine ar nós cuairmach atá héis Facebook, Gmail, WhatsApp agus galore ela astrú go Gaeilge. Fertímar go meid sé go amach céilúir a dhéanamh agus phainéal bio a dhéanamh ar an 16 So, for anybody maybe who doesn't know, Cormac has worked on Facebook, Gmail, WhatsApp, and different things, translating them all as Gaeilge. So, agus bhí láir tá sé go ar folklór pócailí rud a haspónig sé dú an ag dearan a chainte. So sinné, bíigh tweetal, bíigh buint úsádas an hasclub, so hashtag LNMS update, no LNMS 18. Bíigh tweetal, bíigh ré le ceisnachar ar gaintre úntacha ag an deara, agus ar chormach chomá. Agus inis éiring mé ar Siobhan ó Campas Phádraig an seo a DCU cúpla folklórálinn.
Mátha Orla. Gaeilge le Phádraig Seomra Caidrimh seo ar Campas Sport DCU. Tá muide DCU chósásta bhfuil sibse linn inniu, seachtain na Gaeilge agus na ambassadóirí iontacha. Tá críomhann seo ceannas na ambassadóirí is fearr atá againn ar Campas Sport agus a glasníon. Déanann sí méid sin stuff. Just canolalas a thuirtgríb, seo an Seomra tá againn don Gaeilge ar Campas seo. Bhín imachtaí Gaeilge ar siúil seo an tamar fad, so we've loads of different events that happening all the time. This actually wall here is a collection of all the favourite words that the students and staff here, and we kind of amalgamate it together to kind of bring it together and have a Seomra that's like a new place that you can go learn Irish and that you can hang out in. An rud atá an faoi DCU ná, tá muid an báthúil don Gaeilge, tá rudaí iontacha déanta agin seo, tá institúid idachas tá agin an seo, so má tá sé ar taflan seo amach an seo, agus féidir stadirí anna bhar múteoireachta, tá Phádraig Líis agus Lorraine an sin is féidir le leirlób ar ball. You can go talk to them if you're interested in becoming a primary school teacher. Chomála sin tá fiontar scon na Gaeilge. Deirtar lom faoi fiontar scon na Gaeilge. Gur bé an scoil Gaeilge is mó ar down inis. I know. That's pretty impressive. Déanann siad cuasa iontach an sin maidir leis an iiriseoireachta agus an Gaeilge agus an gnóg, so má tuis be geir tap go fadalinn. Tá colamann sin comá, tá micléin de chuid acu. So if you want to find out about the courses that they have, you can check that out. Tá an túfas déanta ag DCU module cuasaí Gaeilge, tá muid súil go mór leis an tauchaí comágus na rudí ar fád tá muid go le baint má. Tá mai caint an sciopí am gón ar nós na gaotha na fuil. But I dare hall, tá muid cósás go bhfuil si bin seo linn, ban soltas an lá. I'm really happy that you're here. If you are interested in coming to DCU, please do check us out. Fiontar as well, you know this as well. They have developed Termidata-E, Gaeilge, Anam, Dúchas, all the different things that we use as people who work through the medium of Irish, and it's really, really exciting what they do. So, should have made poemse. Tá míle fád rob, tá muid hósas go si blin. Agus gnáí the galley.
Agus ar miachas leis Siobhan bhí si Craoladh le linn na seachtaine agus sin ag gurí gachrod a thucrús sa seoir, so gur míle mágas Siobhan agus don éireann ar fád an seo DCU tá míid anna faoia. Inis cuairte tá arthúir againn ag an mBaile agus tá Energia linn tá míid anna hosta le gábhlíon a nuas agus tá sé ag tuairisród breise don éile le gábhlíon nuas. Tá an takeíocht airgeadis dar nóigh úntaach agus iad ag cuidú le tilegrúpaí pobal agus sin ag churmhaoinú ar fáil de grúpaí pobal agus tá sé anna hábhachtach go bhfuil arthúir ar nós Energia againn lena le héad a dhéanamh ach níos tábhachtaí fós is cólacht olmhór cólacht anna aitheanta atá ann agus iad Harbheith báú don Gaeilge agus iad ag denmh an iirecht an Gaeilge chucin cín agus sin rud atá míad a gurí sprága dar nóigh agus Cathy ach go háir a Cathy héis rifosta chuir le chéile ceann dáthangach agus é curtha ag 8 míle duine agus sin dína beidir nach míon pórtach is sell na Gaeilge de ganánó beidir dína nachfuil héis rifosta Gaeilge áil riamh agus tá míad anna bhuíocht sin agus sin cuid den takeíocht a thugann siad doing. So I'm going to ask Amy here from Energia to come up and chat to us in a second about their partnership with ourselves at the festival. So over the last 2 years, Energia have been with us as a corporate partner, as a sponsor for the Seachtain Gaeilge le Energia Festival. And that's really important for lots of different reasons. They help us fund different community events, and we have a Átha Cliath community fund that different groups can apply for and get some support. So your Cumann Gaeilge, your group of pobl, Sawalia, no payrod, is féidir lo curse shocker and already shin. It's so shin untak, and that's fantastic, the financial support they've given us. But they've given us so much more. They've sent out, Kathy, as I mentioned, has sent out an email as Gaeilge to the customer, a huge customer base that they have. They've translated their handbooks. So they've really taken a lot of Gaeilge on board. Agus tá go leor Gaeilge acu comá agus beag Amy leirlinn again no mid, but bhálam go gurg se fáilte óróir chuig Amy agus chuig mítar Energia.
Dave Gaeilge, got my leis on piece of pulp here. My memory isn't great at the moment, so I don't want to forget anything. Tá áthas agus brod oring takiíocht de huirt the Seachtain Gaeilge le Energia Gaeilge sa Hoptiig. We're thrilled to be involved for a second year with this fantastic festival of Irish language and culture. Bhí an crack agus sprí going on blion Seachtain. Bhí na muic gwine ag dausa, Caidrimh ar fud na tíre, ó Sráidna na Galibeh go bhaca stíobhna. They only got as far as Tralee so far this year, but you know, the Sneachta put a bit of a stop to their gallop, unfortunately. They're looking forward to getting involved in some of the delayed events that will be taking place still over the next few weeks. This year, I think it's more like Gaeilge le Energia.
Yeah.
Agus tá an cracker siúil in Átha Energia freshen le rinne féile. You guys might be surprised to hear that we have to label everything around the office because people forget as you get older what the words are if you're not using them all the time. So tá Cáthíreacha, Descana, Riomhrí, Goháin, all labelled. And it's funny, people are definitely surprising themselves with how they actually understand and remember the words and they don't realise that they do, so it's great. Tá cúpla Córá Machine Isca, her siúil sa Kishtin. So it's great to see everyone getting involved. Agus tá Trán a Gist, siúil inniu, just to round off the festival, so that'll be a bit of crack as well. So it's Meán Sóisialta today. We brought our cube phainéal with us. You might have seen it in the Ireland above. We've got a shopping voucher for €50 for the best post on Instagram or Twitter today. So using the hashtags Dina Clista agus LNMS18. So fight the corda agus win Craoladh. It's brala na muic gwine féinéal na hógáil freshen, so being go racha siad isteach sa cube féinéal libse, you never know. So tá súil a gom go bhfuil si bheith gwin tanmh as Seachtain Gaeilge le Energia dá bhéle sa Hoptiig, agus go bhfuil sibh ag úsáid mhór chuid Gaeilge. Oh, that's wrong now. Tá súil a gom go bhfuil sibh ag gwin Craoladh de chuid Gaeilge ar fud na féile.
So initially, Gorge, gan hill mula Raimid Raigdi and Panel Kainta, Cormac Murder, Member Aaron T. Cormac Pilleen Air and Seachtain Gaeilge le Energia if we lower such age. The lower Kuna of a hortu in Lilin Fela. Aaron Banning, Big Cuivan Show at Hammer Vachlane, DCU, especially Larlin from Cumann Gaeilge, August Fuin Abwint, Lashan James Patrice and Sanoli Snapchat, August and Rail Telefisha, and Rail Telefisha and Akalash Kamagas, Shin Koti Miki, Átha Garbas Web of Pierre Connelde, August Átha Igobert Laura, I'm sure the TG Car, August in Shin Lomagra, Amoni, O Hiberdor, Le. Gold Stars Búta agus an spéisi gas tanga coma. So initial corda shogwave on panel kainta. So bigi tweet all agus mar George Amy thought douche le buchan dun selfie no féini in this farni stani agus kamala shin beg douchna and the tweetna le lin la kainta.
Right, so Mara George Arla, it's Mr. Cormac, I'm Cormac, and I'm going to kind of leave it over to these four to shiv a hurt there for us enough. So, there's no better le James on Realta Snapchat, James Patrice. So, James, when tuss amach to Garan, you've made a career for yourself on Snapchat and Instagram. And enjoyed doing Conas and Hardish. How on earth did you manage to do it?
3 million Okay. Oh my god, that's the thing, isn't it, for the essays? Isn't it? It's true. He made sense to all you, and he ran me and a bag over economic sin. August, we made very bored. August, he made thing of Snapchat. August, took the video. August, economic sin. We Snapchat kind of these small things, you know, in Ireland. Everyone's using it more. And I just kind of went with this and had a bit of a laugh. And then before I knew it, I got a few shout outs and stuff, and kind of just went from there for me. So.
Yeah, I was Kathleen, or no, besides just a Snapchat, it was Instagram, the TG Carrigan when it come out, so kind of things they bring you into.
Well, mar pasha sha couple bien, hanik mich grow a hananye or Snapchat agus tamay okunye two sakar la shop lost so be mahin agus Michael O'Carey be major Snapchat TG Care. So bala heavy on la hola janwa la dini yoga so dini bitch skill ashti swala this version chat threat. How do you say this in Irish? I wanted for my essay. So really Russian agus the rarely had a hashish at west agus a farbert pasta and a tiny small Tá wadi smó ar daon inis tá Insta stories agus tá go leoradí breise an inis. So tá beidir go sé dalí idir fáda dhéanú ag éon an óhaid.
An lean siúd TG Carrigan ar Snapchat agus Instagram, tá siad an about recording. Conna sa hagan si ver na smainte, like how do you come up with ideas for, you know, all these viral ideas that you come up with?
So or Snapchat?
Or Snapchat,
yeah,
or Instagram, yeah.
Yeah, well Mar sin the ton car just image really like Q&A la dini agus in shin carbon pain agus Michael Cliath na magu or Snapchat so there Harlow was in class amshire couple blian hon we hashimage na hain agus Michael agus we lay on one of neuro Dwelge should be alone when you wear Snapchat so you had a regular job beyond so we were sitting on Snapchat all day and that was our job for the day which was pretty impressive, but we ended up then, you know, really costly. Like your class in the early and with this project who just really go mile off it.
And of course, you've gone viral, kind of away from social media before as well. Maybe you talk a bit about that.
Okay, so a few years ago, yeah, couple of years ago, there we Átha Cliath or shul, I guess maybe or an amsher Átha Cliath, I guess Sure have a cheap yen on Nashvima or carpet reactor, so I was flying on a magic carpet for one of my weather bulletins because you know Halloween night why not dress up and make use of the blue screen so we scowl and gormucking. So in Chin and Vian Dargan, Giri go moila shin, so Vartamage Rignat the Lienu, Agus and Shin Wilkes Blanc Henchima Agus May are in there. So does anyone remember that? Yeah. Should have perfect that went to go in so can you already book a version agus in shin in neri rid mishe get the book mar the Snapchat filters now some walk should can show we mishe forward in the Claire having got a more TG Care in the kitchen agus hashi should per in the hay and the gra and the arm with all the Snapchat filters were on my face for like 30 seconds or something so you can always have a bit of fun with it faster like your spray they get that Snapchat you get it they hold the reader Craoladh that we had nuclear television.
Agus no, you claim not to be a social media expert. Like Gaeilge le Energia a tweet where to mock me out or come and look last Gaeilge. You sent out a tweet there recently about GA terms and it really went well. So what's your experience of Twitter and Snapchat and all?
Well, I suppose I'm on all the Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I use them all, but as not like I suppose James thought, not as good on them. But I enjoy reading them every day. And Norvime Sóisialta, Tommy Loward on Twitter, on Instagram, in the sport, the soccer, the money, the ped. So when I'm at home, I'm reading all about them on Instagram or on Twitter, especially. But I suppose I'll have to brush up my skills a small bit and get to the level that these two are at here. But I'm learning all the time. So yeah, the tweet that I sent out regarding terms from the GA got a lot of attention, I suppose, from people around the country with the GA being, I suppose GA and the Irish language can be linked a lot because of the heritage and the history of both, and as the GA is such an Irish thing that it's only played in this country, to have the Irish language associated with it is very good, and people were, I suppose, very receptive of the tweet, and hopefully they were using some of the terms.
Yeah, no, it went really well. Special about Caidrimh, usáid sibse Meán Sóisialta leis an mBaile an usáid?
Yeah, buan an úsad an Snapchat agus Facebook an chud is múla na imachtaí a chuirfinn cín. So chuirling mu imachtaí ar Facebook agus duine mu dtíocht picturí das a chuirlóg le bíine bheala acu an ús pizza agus play, bhí me cinál le Google mar nice pizzas, níor me ar pineapple na mé seochar ar chunspóideach agus buan an úsad a Snapchat an sin le cinál físean a chuig algan na himachtaí. Agus maidir leis an Aontas, well, stoi mar go Gaeilge an dulgus is smúd an Aontas a leanna Gaeilge ná cinál taú leis an goman Gaeilge san déanam iirecht pabliachtaí an imachtaí an chuman Snapchat an Aontas agus imachtaí mór ar nús Facebook go méidís croí ar lehanach an Aontas agus gomeach siad le feicáil freisin bit amach nasc Facebook na rudicíns rifos an uachtar an rifos an Aontas, so stoi just leis an scéal is gá.
An usáid sibh counter le the rud le, so maybe Instagram for events and Snapchat for something else.
Well, you must main at Instagram, so you more on all the camera thing. Who's that? Like I really news Gaeilge news pop up with and really holding with fish on and so much which is video work spray. Yeah, she may have already just really top video work spray with Martians that with your fish on. I got so who's that with Snapchat hope shoot. Ach go minic just aibríonn picturí agus ruí go más, an mu dtíocht sin nach ar Facebook agus is féidir bheith cinál go stopáil.
Sin simú mar tá sin na físeán agus na pictúr an háachta ar an ho siad bheith le roh as mé ar sin Kathleen. Do you use certain platforms for certain events or promote certain things, and if so, what way?
Yeah, kinse. So was it much go leor was Facebook bio, nuair tá acaidí arsúil was the Erectus na sauna ná tá acaid mór arsúil be mit genú Facebook live agus Periscope agus carhar insta live fasta. So brehin se caiitis múti fasta an ísgrúpa, so ma genú in iscomín na daon yoga ar Instagram agus ar Snapchat ní smó beidir na ar Facebook agus the létí, so brehin se ar but tá muid géirí beidir Claire da bhí ní sinne seanscoir ar Facebook is fear bit sin gabú agus sin chuine daon yoga. Ní sa leanan si blog ar TG Ceair blog, chuine daon yoga, so tá sin ísgrúpa faoi lé, so rís tá Campas Instagram agus Facebook chuine sin fás.
So céim sa mar just go topic céitár Snapchat. Is céitár Instagram? Agus Facebook, Cocktail agus Twitter, Cocktail. Agus according to actually Tommy air Facebook bio agus mátá ceistena ag an lucht fécin ar Facebook bio tá fáilrá víidir chuir seachún comá ceistena duna chaintóirí. James, bhín tusa ar Facebook bio go rialta le Dancing with the Stars nó ag rink leis an réaltaí mar chuid bhéanaar. Maybe some people heard that James got some of the dancers to speak Irish there last week, so will you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, so bhí si ag tógan sus, is that right?
Yeah.
Their entrance rehearsal August on show, August, I asked 3 of the dancers. It was a Polish dancer, Italian, and a UK dancer. I said, can I get you to do some shock? Okay, I said, yeah. So I taught them, what was I saying again? Oh, Shin, that wins the so it's 10 points for me. So they hadn't a feckin' notion. So it was like Shin, that. So they didn't really understand, but it was nice. And yeah, it went great. And of course, he put up on their website and everything, and the South of the Stars shared it. And it was kind of like what I kind of wanted to get across was that, people might think Irish is very exclusive or whatever, but I have found the opposite. I think it's very inclusive once you make an effort.
Yeah,
that's
right.
what I found. So.
That's really a true ambassador, James.
But it's true. I met with the Gaeilge in school. but initially I'll say.
Sheilman an céad dúlan eile de James in is ná Gaeilge bheith ar an glár and féidir at sin níanamh an deir seachna seo. Wonder could you get them to speak a bit of Irish on the live show this week?
I'm trying to get Nicky Byrne to see what you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Agus they're like we touched like Kathleen, we touched like the Irish Post Awards in London with Amy. We galore bag. We touched Kathleen was at the Irish Post Awards in London, and there was a lot of Irish to be heard there too.
Yes, so we miss in London. Majanu made the sauna. Agus bhí go leor réaltaí an sin agus Gaeilge acu, so ceoltar wa Craoladh agus Imelda May agus Darrow Breen go leor acu agus Gaeilge bhí siad abalta agla bhí enú lom an Gaeilge, so bhí sé ítha sin na chlosial in London chun an Irish Post Awards, so bhí go leor réalta móra le Gaeilge agus Tessim cultúr seola Erin McGregor, agus Lord Mission Gaeilge le Conor McGregor in the Yankee State Parts couple of years behind Boston. So,
would you hear a bit of Gaeilge on the dancing with the stars set?
Yeah, you would, because Lana Tracy, she is Lachlan he on show concert dancing, August when she was like Austin Johnny who were into August Erin Fresh.
Oh God. No, because like galore Mukti Ladani, you were at land events and we took Ray and maybe tell us a bit about what Ray is and how it's involved.
Yeah, sure. We may Ross Gray,
Yeah.
So I was at the rate event in Ross Gray yesterday where the guys are running from Belfast to Kerry, and they're finishing in Kerry tomorrow. So they were running through Tipperary yesterday in Ross Gray and Nina, and I joined them in Ross Gray for a run for about 1 kilometre. And the students from 2 schools in Ross Gray joined us as well. So it was just a fun event for the students, for everybody involved. There was lots of music. August Vishay Gaeilge on the microphones. August Tana Bashti and Gaeilge a bit better than me, I suppose. Tom Fowden got August thought it was a good event, and it was just something that everybody enjoyed. Kids got out and done a bit of exercise, and it was all with fun involved and enjoyment, and at the same time spreading the message of and getting the Irish language, I suppose, out to more people and get more people to use it as much as they can.
Yeah, and did you beat your personal best in the 1K?
Neil May great the whole lot. Not tear shocker. My love an excuse, a good excuse.
And the bleach going. So that's a point of simulation of Luig no, and kind of the atmosphere Jarrafuk and Gaeilge kind of taven with in Seomra Ranga August they're not on common Gaeilge on a Hawkbook sna Craoladh comma so like on Gaeilge Hogan taven with in Seomra Ranga and left and theatre Márta the Glass Phádraig. So Carrie and Shipship, what do in common Gaeilge do here?
Well, I suppose just me no me with adult he does that in common Gaeilge. It's kind of an organised, not an organisation, it's more of a society in college where basically we organise all kinds of events, but you just speak Irish at the events. We don't talk about Irish, we don't give out about it, we just speak Irish and we do sugar, I'm so clumsy. We do all kinds of events. So I suppose in Rudis Marian and with Nods and with Europe and the Scullery Scullish is Braga le Gaeilge Larry. So arguing with them up there news take his play, so gach morts, Mahagan du Stachen Shaw, Svega at the Lona Iche, the Lona Haves the microwave, Tera at, Chatsava at August 10 with the so we go to it's kind of like an Irish festival. Tá Craoladh was in two Phádraig to be shocked in the Gaeilge and in Átha Cliath. August coming the himothy is Fiority and be phainéal and Nusha and with Phádraig, Craoladh and Papa Gaeilge the Átha Cliath. Ban Alad Van and Paula, Tomer Honish dishes with Honish to Erfunner the Gaeilge. August Ban Alad Van and Leash of Nichustele, who is the Irish language officer with the Union of Students Ireland. August Permit Kesh in Europe, Tweed Goffrey. Like these are all proper Irish speakers, but we didn't ask them a thing about Irish. It was a Kesh in Europe, we called Gani into the coffee. August Kinnell, well, permission Kesh in Europe. August Kinal ruddy ela news, you know, it's a colony her for less midzu. Kinal ruddy martin, ruddy on similar, ruddy I suppose a hundred staff are deal the mockling. So I suppose in ruddy moving to Wales go let now may dini can't go a golamach as go can't kill the goal as go not which is very work if you had Kinal I suppose a can't queen Gaeilge new a can't queen north to queen Gaeilge. It's just going.
Just fair Scola August.
Scola Agal, the Harvard Agal, and just about that.
Crack it, Gone about. Couple of cash better and Noel, August James. Obviously, we're kind of coming towards the end of Seachtain August for Rain or Ambassador. On Ravain, Tour Mugiv Fengwege, Rivishaw, what were your ideas of Irish before you took on this role? And August, I'm willing to interest you better. Just know that's enough.
Well, Norvi makes a skull, that mean, when I was in school, we said 10 years ago, Vime Avate kind Gwega Goma, August, I did the leaving cert at higher level for Irish, and I was well able to speak Irish. Nor Doggy me or in skull, I didn't stay speaking Irish, I didn't stay learning Irish, so I lost a lot of what I had. And it's only now, over the last probably 1 or 6 weeks, that I've started to learn new words, learn phrases that I would have known before. And I suppose I probably know a bit more than I thought I did. And I've been in 2 or 3 schools this week back in Tipperary, and I was able to probably talk a bit more than I thought I would with the students in Irish and answer questions that they had in Irish. So, I suppose, any advice that I have for someone that is interested in this to probably keep learning it from when you leave school and when you're in school as well. Because now, for me, I'm nearly starting it from scratch again. So, just to keep the few words as much as you can, and Cooper Folk and Gaeilge nor be to Shoppers, Gurb Malwood, Slán, nor be to a kind and a Carja. So when you're talking, just use it as much as you can, because I suppose it's part of who we are, and it's an Irish thing. If you go to any other country in the world, they have, most of them have their own language and they speak it proudly. So it'd be good for us to have that as well.
Shouldn't fear Ambassador Rees, our play. James, but do you have any kind of preconceived idea of Irish or Irish speakers? Saragonic to his chaps.
Well, you're going to school, like the Meán Sóisialta. I got, and I always say this, and it's true, I got an A2 in my mocks and a B1, I believe. Honest, great. I was in anyway, Frankie, she's the co-option, so mostly Irish well, gone doing that. And I suppose what I've kind of another thing I've heard, it's actually so important, even like you know, like in TV and stuff, it's actually really important to have a bit of Irish in anything that you do, so I think definitely keep it up. And I suppose before I did this, I was kind of always thought maybe Irish a little bit, as I said, are exclusive, and they might, you'd be a bit afraid, because we all have the Irish in us, definitely, and I've kind of found myself kind of coming out with more of it as the week has gone on, but I think the key is just don't be afraid, like, not be Átha Cliath, thing of Europe, because people love to hear you try it, you know, so even if you're making it, you need to do yourself, who cares, at least you're trying the few words, so I found it to be a very inclusive experience.
And will more of the interest talk to Jangval? Many people contacted you due to your posts. Yeah,
along this, so if you make a kind ask Gaeilge or Snapchat of this Instagram, I'm kind of every second day, I suppose, and the amount of teachers that contacted me, students that contacted me to say it's so lovely to hear Irish being spoken on something like Snapchat, because you wouldn't expect that. And I've had great feedback, and a lot of schools getting in touch. Like if I couldn't make it to their school, I'd send a little video and say, "See you, Gwitch, Mr. Byrne, it's an adulty, you know, fair play to you." So there's been a real interest. I was kind of bowled over by the amount of interest in me doing it.
Perhaps, I don't know. We're going to be on Treasure Little Kathleen, our ambassador, around to Rainwood and Russia Sprague.
Was it shop? There's switching or hatting the Gaeilge, switching or jam or skull, agus breading a yor or the spatially yenu, was it a chartington, agus is Cushbroad that when you be lower in Gaeilge, go and lesh the father Jenny Yella, agus a goose edge and couple of fockle, good like who'll then charting the Gaeilge, agus heart é chuine se gáil riad na bhíana fásta a dóla go leor agus ús de sim a te daon yoga murder James se dénne go leor físeid chuine scaltathe agus nu jabal a cuairtút áhrú was an fásta bhí sin go helann agus tá spéis acu an fásta rudde ar díon marí go mórhar.
Agus beidir an trogaibh cén book faointe bhí an the highlight of Seachtain na Gaeilge for you. Did you have one?
In you?
So, Caidrimh, just in a daltaí go háirithe tá so an dúrfar roint ólisteoibh, like how do you get involved? So duine éigean atá tacht ó scoil ó Alex from Kevin's agus tá rá bhreá an buinte bheith go sin I'd love to be involved, but I don't know what to do. What do you do?
Ho héasca. So ag túsna bliana, ag túsach bliana, at the beginning of every year, there's a day called Clubs and Socks Day. So basically, like, you can't miss it. Being, say, mar hampa, tá auditorium mór an your backs new, when you sound really clear to talk to Craoladh le bheith but it's a really big day. Shovel sheet reef was that they'll send you an email and they'll let you know where it's on. Clubs and Socks Day, being galore societies, being galore common, because galore club in the Éagsúla, so you can join a load of them. Like I joined loads of Gaeilge and I only went to the Common Gaeilge. So, you know, that's how it goes. But it's Shane Connors But basically, they'll be there with a stand. They might have Irish flags. They might have like weird t-shirts with cartoons on them. By the grandma horiachas, they'll have the stickers. Can't miss them. Just share it. So say, look, go on and have plans for the Common Gaeilge. Then you have to request the new hub. If they're a good Common Gaeilge, they'll make you right there and then like them on Facebook and add them on Snapchat. So literally, you can't really avoid them. So yeah, no, but join.
Lamest stuff.
Lamest stuff. Go. Yeah.
An focail is fearna. Kathleen from Cinnte Gwyl, Lara Moore.
Well, Mark Waller, Rebecca Isabel la RTE and sin faoin na termí amside is fearlam, so neas mar cheartú can be term amside facu ná rinne eile at a couple of focail bhí ar lista sin Stowley agus focail tugaí Gaeltacht Léile agus ceann se blustery agus sin tarú a sin cíad a breisibug idir go leor céhanna, so it's a little dry spell in between a lot of rain showers and there's no actual direct translation, which I love words that don't have a direct English translation. I bet you're a focail Gaeilge is fearlam ná Machasawil.
Agus ar like because Tommy Tiernan and Vaca got in a Kathleen Tommy Tiernan Cup Seachtain agus hug session focail eile it's Slímador. Slímador.
Yes, I had just that blatant Slímador or kind then it's not the nicest word to say to someone's they're a bit sly, you know. Yeah, and you come yes,
Noel and Meg Liam McCarthy dul get Tibber Lena. Well, Ian question is still up to Vecna. Has anyone any questions? From Cinnte Gwyl. Kevin?
Catching. Modular Snapchat TG Carter, there's two, like, you're getting paid for sitting around on Snapchat all day, and I have to say it's completely worth the money. Like, literally, I'd say, Dumsa August done chuid is smooth, the Weenie August, Seomra Shaw, August, Cheer Shaw, on Chunker is smooth, a bit August, TG Carter, non, on Snapchat chin. Is shin all war, August, hook shape. Fuin of Eintach the TG Carter, August Visha Co, Professionta, August Visha Co Snosta, like just all of the content you were putting up in the Snapchat account was so well made. So I was wondering, like, you know, did you sort of look at other sort of viral Snapchat accounts? Did you sort of have a look at how other viral Snapchatters and vloggers put up content, or was that literally just yourself and Micheál just? You know, gwyn's tree lost the filter on.
Well, you're really wide at that shinarette, shinga Helen. Well, in the reason you wrote much about new or contashi ella, Vimaj Janssen Lehi was a James Patrice, I guess in the real tomorrow talking in Shaw in Yedin. Makin to Mashtil, I guess Steel take me health and Michko egg soul on the hill, I guess nar hasimid bhí orintí an that stíl so gon héin a chrúthú agus a Albert. You probably do the exact same thing. You know, you have to develop your own style and Snapchat. So, you know, you might that you a gahish or being yellow. So there's no point copying anyone else, and just you're better off to do your own thing. Chakosla be black with clear television. Kai to the steel hay na be ogat. You might that you be okay. The shisha generation na shisha na generation red here. You should version every inch. So you know that. Steel thing I guess you know what you get even a gahish or going to be after my
Aidan Lan and James Patrice Snapchat agus Instagram this with steel doc with Hain again. So how does your style develop?
I have a lot of bigs. Yeah, I just kind of what he said, just be totally unique and I think I think the key, like, don't be afraid how you look and not be vain, you know, and just kind of have a laugh with it and don't try and copy anyone else, because it's just, you look like an Egypt then, you know, and just have fun with it. And I think the day that you start to really plan stuff is the, like, you know, there's no point doing that because you kind of lost your way a bit then, but just have a laugh.
And is there a Snapchat James Patrice obviously some a home James Patrice?
No. Well, I think that we all kind of, like, you know, TV or anything, kind of embellished a bit more. I wouldn't wear my Elsa gear down the street. Maybe I would, but yeah, that's true. You have to be kind of very real as well, because people aren't stupid, so they can see if someone's kind of very transparent.
Try to be unrike, yeah, you have to be really honest. I think, yeah.
Unrike,
Gita, or, you know, Snapchat, I guess in the context she, because you know, people see right through it if people are, you know, if they're lying or if they're, you know, pretending to be someone or something they're not, you know, so
so will ein Caidrimh tá better go down when I Caidrimh no go to Hain.
It's road shite. Yeah, it's actually real yakper usois. You know, you have to kind of get used to it. But yeah, it's even on Insta stories now, or it is. Need on for me Snapchat.
The Caidrimh no go
Seachtain. And I live where you say live? No, on like Arroy on road, Norwich on road, La High, like me ever go we should like take bag and throw in it. Something.
Yeah, Mom, you know, helping you the new.
Oh wait, yeah, some it's actually different about we're into being Shukra views on lot Baser. The views, yeah, sorry. Sue. So it's never the same. We used to be the same. You can track your views and stuff, but I think because you show up on the popular stories or like featured things, you get more views that way. So a lot of followers knew it. Sure, what can you do? It's only Snapchat, it is actually or sale.
So to angrin like Caidrimh what's on yeah, Aberlat. Regular influencer. Kathleen, cut inside two shits.
Gobshite.
Well, Triscom, look, Seachtain na Gaeilge, mean she's in a kind of agree because Usaid she Chonachador social and social influencer. No, data better, you know, I was to the kind of influencers on every other and look Chonachar better, you know, people who influence. I think it's gobshite. It brings it. James, take me to Snapchat, August, Instagram. Colin C. Vidderling is fair.
Oh,
Big shot Gaeilge le Energia.
Oh. Netflix?
No.
Popular that I
They told me to say that. It must say fear.
Yeah.
I honestly use that so much over the last 2 weeks. Every day, it's so good. Genuinely.
Who here uses folklore.ie and Usaid Shive? Yeah. So,
Look dramatically.
so, Ma has to be fucking her shit, right? You know, so, is there any Rob here actually? That I'm making sure that Rob fella. So, just pass on a couple of the topic to you. I'll show you a few things very quickly. Folklore.ie. So, obviously, it's folklore nua is so Béarla nua Aimsire, Gaeilge nua Aimsire. So modern English to modern Irish. The beauty of a website, Seachas Eva Lauer. Now, gur féidir galore dial. So, einor ekenshib on CMU shin coid fuimen or pronunciation 5 the hasbine and the conis na focular rocks na conuity exula. So, so shin conamara. So, on Gaeilge ta equivalent. So, Cuigamoon. So, Anya as Cuigamoon. Noel Merhample. Amadan. August Dame Kathleen Ara. Amadan.
I have a question. As someone from Leinster, what's the best one that I should learn?
Munster.
I got get involved. So, a good example, I suppose, of the differences idir na canuity non focal madra. Madra derhenship, madra derhek noel. Cuive Mada is docha. Madra I Gaeilge moon agus Kathleen Vogt. So, ein áid ar an siach when na literacha sin CM agus U is féidir éisteach leis na cóid fuime. Comála sin tá go leor óla seán aber thug mí den fucking take. Agus tá sé Phádraig fáil féin má cnéalach agus rudí seo. Má eagan sib na rudí seo verb is féidir clicáil ar sin agus joigh sib an Aimsire Caite, an Aimsire Láireach, an Aimsire Aisneach, an má cnéalach. Agus tá sé sin ar fada. It's all there completely free of charge at folklore.ie. So, Dúireach le críoch nú, an ócáid seo tá sé mar chuid ar nóid Seachtain na Gaeilge le Energia. Ba bhfuil tá cúpla rud féin a chathaoireacha, an bhfuil éonar féin a chathaoir agus mátá ar bhis le seasamh suas. Tá clúdaach litreach féin rain chathaoireacha, so an seasamh suas mátá. Agus seasamh suas mátá.
Yeah, Chelsea, go for Ken on it. Chelsea, sit.
Okay, so, can I talk with? Go ahead. Mobile phone. Well, then Gaeilge got their sin. Ken Gaeilge. Phone poker.